Hi, good evening everybody. Myself Dr. Basaraju C, working as professor in EC department in Cambridge Institute of Technology, Bangalore. Hereby going to discuss today, the topic called relationship of DFT with other transforms. Here, I will discuss today relationship of DFT with DFS, discrete Fourier series. Right? Discrete Fourier series. Last session number 9, we have discussed the relationship of DFT with Z transforms. Today let us see how it is this DFT, right, is related to discrete Fourier series. We'll see this, right. This topic is coming under DFT under a subject called DSP. This is session number 10 of mine, and it is video number 10. Last 9 videos we have discussed all full DFT, right. This topic is coming under VTU under module 1 for 5th semester students specifically, or any branch students who is going to discuss, who is going to study this DSP or this domain, signal processing domain. They can use this topic, right. Now let me go to the relationship of DFT. How this DFT is there now is related to discrete Fourier series. We'll see now, right. And only three formulas, 3 lines to remember. This over, right. Now here we know that in case of reconstructions, standard reconstructions of original signals from processed DFT signals, DFT samples, we have used this formula. What is that? Standard formula. We know that DFS coefficients, discrete Fourier series coefficients, for a periodic sequence xp of n, let us take one sequence xp of n, for n samples, then which is given by standard formula. DFS coefficients for a periodic sequence xp of n is given by this formula, standard formula. We have used, what is that? C of k. C of k is nothing but DFS coefficients is equal to 1 by n, 1 by number of samples into summations n is equal to 0 to n minus 1. xp of n, more or less almost our DFT formula only this is, right. xp of n, your periodic signals, xp of n into e power minus j2 pi k by n into small n, where k is equal to 0 to 0, 1, 2, 3 dash dash n minus 1. This is a standard DFS, discrete Fourier series coefficients formula, right. Now call this is equation number 1. Also we know that for an n-point DFT pair is given by this formula, this DFT pair formula, x of n to x of k. X of n, DFT of x of n for n sample is given as x of k representation. Similarly, DFT of periodic sequence xp of n, one period, let's take periodic sequence xp of n is also same as x of k, which will give you DFT as x of k. Both are same. That means x of n is equal to xp of n, just we have to assume, right. Now, by the definitions of DFT, we know this definitions of DFT, discrete Fourier transform definitions. We can write famous formula is there, standard formula. X of k, frequency domain representations of this x of n is equal to summations n is equal to 0 to n minus 1. X of n, your discrete time sequence x of n into e power minus j2 pi k by n into n. This is standard formula, we know this, right. Standard formula to convert time domain to frequency domain is this. Since x of n and xp of n, see this, x of n and xp of n give same DFT from equation 2. See this, DFT of x of n is giving x of k, DFT of xp of n is also giving x of k. We can write x of n as xp of n, x of n as xp of n. By using that, see this, x of n and xp of n give same DFT from equation 2. We can write this equation as x of k is equal to frequency domain samples is equal to summations n is equal to 0 to n minus 1 instead of x of n, xp of n, right, into e power minus j2 pi k by n into n, where k is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 dash dash n minus 1. Now this is what actually, this is what your x of k. Go to the now equation 1. What is that equation 1 says? See this equation 1. Equation 1's DFS coefficient standard equation says that C of k is equal to 1 by n into whole thing. For example, summation n is equal to 0 to n minus 1 xp of n e power minus a2 by k by n into n, which is nothing but DFT. Which is nothing but DFT. Just now we have seen that you substitute. See, for example, when you substitute, you will get C of k as, substitute this into equation 1, standard equation. You will get DFS coefficients equation 1 as C of k is equal to 1 by n into x of k. Into x of k, because x of k is this full, right? And therefore in the equations 1, what happens? C of k is equal to DFS coefficient is equal to 1 by n into whole thing is x of k. That means x of k in terms of n into C of k we get. That's what this. Now see, C of k is equal to 1 by n into x of k, where k is equal to 0, 1, 2, as to n minus 1. Therefore, what is the x of k? DFT. X of k DFT can be written in terms of C of k as x of k is equal to n number of samples into DFS coefficient C of k. Now see, therefore DFT is equal to number of summations into number of samples into C of k, DFS coefficient. That means where k is equal to 0 to n minus 1. If you know DFS coefficients and if you know number of samples, you can calculate DFT of that equations, of that signals. That's what this. That means this gives relationship of DFT in terms of DFS coefficients. In terms of DFS coefficients. That means multiplications of n into DFS coefficients always gives you DFT. That means if you know DFS coefficients, discrete Fourier series coefficients, and n number of samples for x of n signals, you can calculate x of n. That means you can calculate discrete Fourier transforms, right, of this sequence x of n if you know this. That is how DFT is related to DFS coefficients. I hope I am clear. Let me repeat quickly. Only 3 lines. What is that? What is that you have to do? See, for example, first DFS coefficients for a periodic sequence xp of n for n sample is given by standard equations like this. C of k DFS coefficients is equal to 1 over n into summations of n is equal to 0 to n minus 1 xp of n into e power minus a2 by k by n into n. They call this is equation number 1. We know that n point DFT pair is given by DFT of x of n is x of k, DFT of xp of n is also x of k. Call this equation number 2. Now, by the definitions of DFT, we can write DFT equations. X of k is equal to summations n is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of n into e power minus a2 by k by n into n. Call these equations 3 are standard equations of DFT. Then I know this x of n and xp of n gives same DFT from equation 2. We can write your DFT as x of k is equal to summations n is equal to 0 to n minus 1 instead of x of n xp of n into e power minus a2 by k by n into n, where k is 0 to n minus 1. Therefore, this whole thing is nothing but DFT. That's what I substitute. Substitute this into your equation 1 original. Therefore, DFS coefficient is equal to 1 by n into that whole thing is DFT. K is equal to 0 to n minus 1. Therefore, DFT can be written as in terms of C of k as n into C of k. That means if you know n, if you know DFS coefficient, you can calculate DFT. Right? That is how DFT is related to DFS coefficients. DFT is related to Z transform or DFT is related to DFS coefficients. I hope I am clear. Thank you. Next time we'll see. This is all. DFT is now this way it is related to all other transforms. Same way DTFT and all. In the next class, wait for next video. There we'll discuss the properties of this DFT. This wonderful DSP subject. Properties we'll see. Till then, support this video. Wait for the next video. Subscribe this and just send it to the world so that all of us let us see that this wonderful branch of ENC gets gets how it is used. Let us all know signal processing how it is is ruling or using by all of us. Thank you. Let me end with this famous quote, right? Again, whenever you knows, quote says, whenever, right, whoever knows how to happy inside, whoever knows, whoever they may be, he or she knows how to be happy inside, inner happiness, definitely he or she spreads happiness to this others or the world, right? This is a wonderful quote. Let's see that happiness around us, all of us, right? Thank you, one and all.